Every market, every region has its day, and tourism is having a bad day at the moment. However, it's going to come back. We only have to have a look at what's happening internationally and also what's happened domestically with respect to lockdowns, that our client group can change or the offering can change. Those who've been nimble, those who've been flexible, those with the right attitudes have often made a difference, and they've used the word pivot to do something different. So my question to you is, are you looking at how to reinvent yourself? Look at the opportunity. It's well known that 3M tried to make the strongest glue in the world, and through failure they made the weakest glue, being that on post-it notes. What a success. So through COVID, we may have been forced out of the international market into the domestic market. The international market will come back, and it will come back strong. We'll also see immigration change, and we'll have New Zealanders coming, just depending on how the border opens up, but we will have people who want to actually sample what New Zealand has to offer. Are you ready for that? Are your plans long-term as well as short-term? We need to get through, but we don't just need to survive. We need to actually do well in the hard times, so that when the good times come along, we can make super profits. So what are you waiting for? Look at how you can reinvest if you've got some money to reinvest. If you haven't got money to reinvest, look at how you scale down or sell off assets which aren't going to come back, or are not going to come back in the period of time that you can actually justify the investment or tie up of capital in those. And literally pivot, find another way of operating. As mentioned, 3M tried to make the strongest glue, they made the weakest glue. You may offer a la carte service, but decide to sell burgers. Get clear about what can make a difference and get past survival. It's looking at where the trends are and getting ready for those and taking first mover advantage or second mover and grab hold of what others are doing and come in behind them is where the opportunities lie. Transportation, as people come into this country, they've got to move around. You may not be the star attraction in the tourism offering, but you may be the glue that holds everything together. Think about it, opportunities will be created, and we will have a new level of tourists coming into New Zealand as the border opens. But equally, Kiwis have now learned about being domestic tourists, and they're willing to pay and willing to try something novel. Are you marketing to them? When we look at the likes of Burger King and McDonald's, and many people have different views of their journey, what I saw was Burger King focused on the teenagers, whereas McDonald's focused on the young and then brought those customers through for a lifelong journey. So therefore, they've owned the client for life. Same goes with tourism.